Hey guys, it's LetYrLiteShine. Twinsy, of course, that's right. I got my buddy. We're here to do a review on Rouge at the Strat. We're here at Silverton, by the way. We're trying to think like, where do we do this ambiance at? But what's cracking me up was when we did Illuminate, is that what it was called? And behind me was a poster of Rouge, and I was like, oh my god, not that show, that's not the one we're seeing, we're gonna see Illuminate. And then that one showed up again, I'm like, oh my god, not that show, because it's like not a show I would normally watch. But her sister was in town, and her sister said, let's go see a show. And then you said, sure sis, what show? And she said, how about the Rouge? So here we are, well, not technically right now, this has been like a few days after the show. We did a 9 o'clock showing on a Monday at the Strat to see Rouge. So just going to show you some footage real quick of what I could grab. So hang tight. Alright, I just wanted to like take a pause. I don't like this long ass video, but okay, so as you see when you go up the escalator, so to get to the theater area, there is an area to buy booze because there's no service in the theater. As you'll notice, you'll see some footage of me recording a bit where we sat. We sat at a booth and we shared it with 2 other ladies, and there's no service, but they had a table, so if you did buy some beers or wine or cocktails or whatever, you can definitely bring them into the theater and drink it there. They were for sure telling you over and over again, do not take photos or video of this show. Only at the end, which I will show you the end at the end of this video, the footage I was allowed to capture of this show. So there's probably reasons why, because there's lots of boobies going on in this show, and I don't think they would appreciate, huh?
I remember 2 performances, the ladies took the tops off, but...
I mean, there was more boobs than I expected, or I guess I expected boobs, because it was a boob show. Yeah, so probably didn't want you filming that, which is fine because I didn't want to film it anyway. So anyway, let me take a quick pause and we're going to do a quick review of what we thought of the show. Alright guys, we're back. Alright, so did we like the show?
Yeah, I would see it again.
I honestly...
According to what the ladies who sat with us,
yeah,
it was different from when they saw it. I'm like,
okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's right, because they were there before.
They chose different songs, maybe?
Well, that... For some reason, I felt like they were kind of doing a little bit of a Barbie situation at the end, but maybe I was wrong.
Well, there was a Barbie one, and then
yeah,
there was it like a French Marie Curie thing that they did?
Oh, okay.
What is it? Ride the Horse?
It's an old song, and she's talking about Ride the White Horse. It's on her mind a lot. I'm like going, now you got it in my head.
Because it's like it's a burlesque show.
Okay. Well, okay, so
like S&M thing in there too.
Okay, so speaking of that, because in the beginning, before the show starts, they have, of course, the MC and his assistant or his nurse, I guess.
Yeah, his doctor. It was very like sexual innuendo.
Yeah.
Like, different positions or sexual positions.
And then asking, this is very audience participation in some ways. That he would go around to the front and ask people questions. And then there was that guy, that one guy that was walking around the tables, and he got literally right behind your sister and crouched behind her head because she jumped up, on the platform behind the booth. And I'm like, do not turn around right now. So, yeah.
So it's like a surf show, it's kind of like that. Like,
yeah, very in your face in the beginning, and then the show started. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's right. That lady recognized me. That's very nice. So, okay, so the MC was hilarious. I thought he was pretty damn funny. So that's, I think, what made it, because at the end of the show, when you get out of the theater, you can take pictures of the whole cast. So don't forget that. If you guys want to take pictures, they are right there waiting for you, and just get in line, take pictures of them. So I think all around that was a good show. You know what it is though? My expectations were very low, and so that helps. Well, yeah, because I was like, I don't go to these kind of shows. If Michelle, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about, because you laughed at me when you guys went to some tapas bar, and I thought you said topless bar, and I'm like, I'm not going to that. And she started laughing at me. I'm like, oh, sorry. So, right? So I'm like, I'm not into that. But you know what? It wasn't all about the boobs, so I'm like, that's fine. I felt a little awkward, like when they kept having to rip the shirt off. I'm like, why? Like, you're doing a great great job as is. We don't why, but it is what it is. Maybe I don't appreciate the burlesque.
Different to offer. It's pretty much a variety show.
Yeah.
Acrobatic
Yeah, they're very talented. Yeah, just boobs out.
Like, how comfortable is that? Yeah, you're
right? Well, thank God they're not big old flappy ones like someone here. I have some black eyes at the end of that show. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend. Was there cheap? What was the cheapest seats? Did you remember the pricing on that?
After taxes and everything, it was like $86.
So like $86 for where we sat.
Las Vegas has that LET tax.
Which I don't know what that means.
Tax.
Oh, live entertainment tax.
Yeah.
They have taxes for everything. They're making up stuff at this point.
It's like all these different.
How's it convenient? You bought it online. Like, who are you putting out? I mean, I guess it's convenient for them. I don't know.
Use your phone, but still, it's like there's no discount for using your phone versus picking that up at the.
And now, what if parking had been? For some reason, the Strat was charging for parking. We got in free as locals, but were they going to charge if we went to the show when we weren't locals?
Yeah.
Was it going to be like $4.99? Something weird.
$6.29 an hour. Like,
oh, an hour?
Weird price.
Oh yeah, that was kind of weird. The whole thing last time we went to the Strat, it was free. So I'm like, why is it now they're charging? That sucks. But as a local, if you are local, don't forget to show your driver's license. As long as it says Nevada on there, and they'll let you in for free. Thank God. So I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything else. I don't think so. I recommend it. If you guys have that kind of, you know, you have some money to support the arts, and if you want to see, like, it was a show worth watching. I didn't regret seeing it. And for being as uncomfortable as I normally would be at a show like that, I wasn't too uncomfortable. It was not so bad. Actually, the two older ladies sat right next to me, and you guys went off to get a drink, and I was jokingly saying, I'm not sure I'm that comfortable about this. And the lady goes, oh, it's no big deal. So it was cracking me up. All right, well, I guess that's all I got, guys. So you're going to see at the end of this talk, the end of the show where they allowed us to record, and yeah, pretty much introducing the cast, and very talented cast, by the way. So there you guys go. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, everybody.
And everyone in between. It's time to celebrate our lives, our passion and desire.
This is Sin City, so let's go wild.
We're calling all